Hello friends, welcome back to PS Desire. My name is Ishwar and today we will be diving into an incredible technique that can significantly elevate the level of details in your pictures. If you are a photographer and photo editing enthusiast, this method is particularly effective for architectural images, but I have also successfully applied it to portraits to achieve a striking grungy look. So without further ado, let's get started. First things first, we need to create a two copies of your image layer. It's a simple process. Just press Command J if you are on Mac or Ctrl-J if you are on PC twice. This will duplicate your image layer twice, giving you 3 layers in total, including the original one. Now with your layers set up, let's focus on the uppermost layer. This layer will be the one where we will be applying our changes. First, change the blend mode of this layer to vivid light. You can do this by selecting the layer, going to the blend mode drop down menu and choosing vivid light. Once you have changed the blend mode, it's time to invert the image and prepare it for some filter magic. To invert the image, simply go to Image, Adjustments, Invert. This will invert the colors of the image, creating a dramatic effect. But we are not done yet. Next, go to Filter, Convert for Smart Filters. This will convert your layer into a smart object, which means that any filters you apply will be non-destructive, allowing for more flexibility and experimentation. Now with both duplicate layers created and prepared, select them both in the layers panel. You can do this by clicking on the first layer, holding down the shift key and then clicking on the second layer. With both layers selected, go to Layer, New, Group from Layers. In the dialog box that appears, you will need to set the mode to Overlay. This will allow the details of the original image to shine through the dramatic effects we have applied to the duplicate layers. Once you have set the mode to Overlay, click OK. When you compare the before and after, simply toggle the visibility of the group we created. You will notice that the group containing our changes remains exactly the same as the original background image. This is the power of non-destructive editing. You can make significant changes to any image while preserving the integrity of the original photograph. But hold on, we are not done yet. Expand the group in the layers panel, then click on the uppermost layer. It's time to apply some blur to really bring out those details. Go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Adjust the radius to increase the level of detail in your image. However, be aware that using Gaussian blur can create halos around the edges of your image, which can be quite distracting. But don't worry, there is a solution. Instead of Gaussian blur, try using surface blur. Go to Filter, Blur, Surface Blur. Now let's talk about the radius settings. So if you want to really bring out the details in your image, you can increase the radius, but be cautious as increasing it too much can make your image look overly blurry. Next up, we have the threshold setting. Threshold is your secret weapon to combat those pesky halos. By adjusting the threshold, you can control the intensity of the halos. If you increase the threshold, you will see the fewer halos around the edges, but if you increase it, you might see more. Just play around with this setting until you find the perfect balance for your image. So use the radius to control the level of detail and threshold to manage the halos. With a little bit of experimentation, you will find the perfect settings to make your image pop without any of those distracting halos. Now that we have got our details popping and those pesky halos under control, let's take it up a notch and get even grungier. How, you ask? It's super simple. Just duplicate the group we have been working on. Now right click on the group and select duplicate group from the context menu. This duplication is going to intensify the effects we applied, giving your image an even more grungy and dramatic look. Don't be afraid to experiment here. If you find it's too much, you can always lower the opacity of the duplicated group to dial it back a bit. Now for a final touch, I will add cinematic look. This is where color LUTs, lookup tables come into play. These are amazing filters capable of transforming the mood and tone of your image with just a click. And remember, there is no right or wrong here. It's all about what feels right for your creative vision. And there you have it, a fantastic technique to add incredible details to your images. Whether they are architectural masterpieces or captivating portraits, remember the key is to experiment and find the settings that work best for your particular image. So go ahead, give it a try and watch your images transform before your eyes. That's it for this video, friends. Thanks for watching and please subscribe for more tips, tricks and tutorials. Don't forget to like, share and comment. Stay tuned for our next video. Take care and happy editing.